Greetings, YouTube. The Doctor is in. Dr. Urias Papers here, coming out to you with another commentary on Marvel Contest of Champions. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you have any questions or comments, please leave a question or comment. All right, today we are going to talk about where we can find 6-star shards. And we're going to try and put together a comprehensive video on where all these 6-star shards are. I'm not going to go into totals for everything, but I am going to go into totals for a lot of different things. So let's get into it. All right, so the first place we kind of want to start out with are the acts. So acts 1 through 8 right now, because this is kind of the first place where we start to see some 6 stars and where they're at. And the first place that we can see them is in Act 5. So let's look at Act 5. So out of Act 5, we get 5,000 6-star shards. And the only reason there's only 5,000 in here is because this is the first time we started seeing people rank up 5 stars to rank 5. And also it is the first time that we saw people actually get 6 stars. And it's when the 6-star was introduced. I believe it was about 2017-18. So we get 5,000. You get a half of a 6-star in this. In addition, there were some Tier 5 basics because you needed those to get your 5 stars to be max rank and all that. So that was basically the first place that we saw those. And then Kabam introduced Act 6. And Act 6 has a whole bunch of stuff in it. A whole bunch of stuff. So again, a lot of players were still trying to max out their 5 stars, and they were just starting to get 6 stars. This is the first place that you can become Cavalier, so you have to complete the first chapter of this. And then this is the first place where you can become Thronebreaker, because you have to complete all of Act 6 to become Thronebreaker. So here's what we got. We got 10,000 here, and we've got a Nexus Hero Crystal that's a 6-star. All in all, there's 58,000 total 6-star shards in here. There's the 10,000 here. There's none here. We did see an Awakening Gem for the first time there. And then Chapter 1 has 6,000 here. There are some paths in these, but most of these paths only have Tier 2 alphas in them. Chapter 2 has 10,000. Chapter 3 has another 14,000, and Chapter 4 has another 18,000. So as we go through these acts, we're going to see that the number of 6-star shards in these acts is increased, because this is material that Kabam has released later on since 2014. And people have gotten more and more 6 stars as this material is released. So we get more and more and more of a kind of, I guess, a dilution in the 6-star market. All right, so the next act that we look at is we see Act 7, and in Act 7 there's a total of 99,000 6-star shards in here. I have not yet 100% at Act 6, and you'll see out of the completion and exploration rewards, there's no 6-star shards here. It's just Nexus 6-star Nexus crystals. But out of Chapter 1, we get 10,000, and then there's some path rewards in here too. So if you see here at the end, there's 1,500 out of each one of these paths, and so on and so forth, all the way down to Chapter 4, which has 20,000 here. Has a couple of 6-star Nexus crystals, and then there's some path rewards here, and there's 3,000 per if you do per quest in this one. So there would be 18,000 total for all 6 of the quests. Okay, so that's 99,000 out of Act 7. Out of Act 8, we only have Chapter 1 in Act 8. So so what do we get out of that? So if we complete it and if we explore it, we're going to get 50,000 6-star shards. In addition, in each one of the quests, there are some path rewards, and there are 4,000 6-star shards per path reward. So this is how we get 74,000 out of 1. So out of Act 7, we got a total of 99,000 6-star shards out of the whole thing. That's all 4 chapters, and 6 quests in each chapter. Out of Act 8, with 1 chapter, we're getting 74,000 total. That kind of gives you an idea of the dilution of the 6-star shard market within MCOC. All right, next place we can look at is the event quest. So every month we get an event quest, and there's 2 places where you can get 6-star shards. You can get them out of uncollected. If you do the uncollected difficulty, there's 4,800 in here. In addition, if you do the Cavalier, there's 10,000 in here. So every month you can get 14,800 from the event quest, from just uncollected and Cavalier. That's almost a full featured 6-star every month. Or it is a featured if you're in the black ISO market, and we'll talk about that later. So in addition to the event quest, we have the side quest. Now this varies. This varies quite a bit. So this month we're getting 500 6-star shards per pass, and each pass costs 50,000 scrap. So again, like I said, this varies. There's almost always 6-star shards in the side quest, and it just depends on what difficulty you're doing and what the cost is to go through them. Okay, the next place we're going to look at is incursions. And I do Sector 7, 8, and 9, and this varies. But if you look at there's Sector 7, and I haven't yet done it this month, so this is every single month. There's a number of 6-star shards in Sector 7, there's a number in Sector 8, and there's a certain number in Sector 9. I usually just try and get through zones 6 and 7. So if I did these every month and I just did up to zone 6, or I'm sorry, yeah, up to zone 6 in each sector, there's 1,100 of those in Sector 7, there's 1,650 in 8, and there's 2,200 in 9. So that's roughly about 5,000. All right, another place that we can go to look for 6-star shards is the back issues. There's not 6-star shards in every single one of these, and you can only get them out of the variant. So if we go to the last back issue that they released, which was this this Deadpalooza, there are a few. There's 2,000 here, and in each chapter there's like maybe 1,000. The quests have some 5-star shard, 5-star Sigstone crystals and some units. Chapter 2 has 1,000. So there's not very much. There's a little bit. And it's been a couple of years since this was released. I think it's been over a year since this was released. If we go back to the one before it, the Arachnid one, if we go to the variant, there's 2,000 there. And in Chapter 1, there's 1,000. And in Chapter 2, there's 1,000. So it looks like there's like 5,000 in each one of these. If we go to this one right here on the variant, again, there's 2,000. And there's 1,000, so it looks like there's 5,000. There's 15,000 in these 3. I'm not sure when they stopped. So that one looks like 1,000, 2,000, and 1,000. So that one has it. The Moon Knight one has 600. So here's the change: is we got 600 in this one, and we got 550. So it looks like there's less than 5,000 in these. And so for Polar Opposites, we got the 600. And for the Microverse one, I don't think there's any in here. Oh, there's 600. Okay, there's 600 in here, and 250 and 350. So those all came out around the same time. And then Ultron's Assault, there are some in here. So Ultron's Assault, Mystery in the Micro Realms, Polar Opposites, and Waxing Moon all have, I think it looks like maybe about 2,000 or 3,000 some. And then after that, Blood and Venom all the way up to Deadpalooza has about 5,000 each. So that, again, that shows you just kind of the progression of the 6-star market as it came out. All right, so another place that we can look at is the stores. And right now, what we have been discussing is all free-to-play, not pay-to-play. So these are the things that are available to free-to-play players that have progressed through all of these acts and all the story content and these quests. So the other place that we can look at is the store. And again, these are all for free to play. So there's a number of things in the Incursion store. We don't get any shards anymore. There used to be some shards in here. We don't get any shards anymore. We get a 6-star crystal. So I just want to point that out, that is there in this store. In the Battleground store, there are some shards. They're right there. So you get 1,000 6-star shards for 450 of these trophy tokens. So you can get up to 30 of them, and then it resets, I think, per season of Battleground. So you could get up to 30,000 6-star shards basically per month, because they run these every month. And the last place that I want to talk about for free-to-play players is the arena, because there are 6-star shards that are available in the arena. Now, for the featured arena, which is the King of Planet X arena, and the basic arena, which is the God of Stories arena, there are 6-star shards, and they are not available in the milestones, but they're available as rank rewards. And so if we go down here, so the first one you see is where we get the 5-star, you can get 1,000. 1,000 there, 500 for the top 6 to 10%, and for the 11 to 30% is 250. So, and this is twice a week. So you can do this arena twice a week. If you want to get 500, that usually takes around, I'm going to say 18 million points. If you want 1,000, that's going to take around 27 to 28 million points. You'll be able to get this 5,000 and 1,000. And that's twice a week. Out of the other arena, it's basically the same breakdown for rank rewards. You only get the 6 stars out of the rank rewards, and you can get up to 1,000 shards. The point differentials are a little bit different. So I would say if you do all the milestones, you're going to get the 250. If you do, or maybe a little bit more than all the milestones, which is 4.5 million points. If you do more than it's 4 million points. If you do more than the 4 million points, then you'll get anywhere from here. Usually, I think the 1,000, the top 1 to 5% is around 12, 13 million points in this one. You have to be careful with it, because if you do too many points, then you'll get in the top 100. Obviously, some people want that. So, and this is kind of new. This was not always there. It used to be you just got the 5-star and that was it. So they're offering units within that now. So now that's all free to play. So for pay to play players, you do all of that. In addition, you're able to get some units out of some other different places. So in the unit store, every single day is the Thronebreaker Daily Special if you are Thronebreaker and above, and there are 500 6-star shards there. And in the Cavalier Daily Special, if you're Cavalier or above, there are also 500 6-star shards there as well. In addition, you got the stamps. So if you do this 7 times, you get 7 stamps. You get a stamp every day you do it. You get the Thronebreaker stamp and the Cavalier stamp. And if we go back to the store, you can turn those stamps in, and you can get a box, the Paragon card selector or the Cavalier stamp collector card. And in there, you can get up to 15,000 6-star shards. So if you turn 7 stamps in, you pay $35. You get the offer every single day. It's $5 per day. You get 7 stamps. Then you get 15,000 6-star shards. In the Cavalier stamp card selector, it's the same thing. If you spend $5 a day, $35 a week, you get 7 of these. And you are going to be able to turn that in and get 7,500 6-star shards. In addition, the store will have special offers from time to time, and they will almost always be tagged to one of these unit bundles. So the Allfathers, the Black Panthers, Tony Starks, Star-Lords, and Peter Parkers. And there'll be units that get tagged. There'll be 6-star shards that get tagged to these as well. And they're usually about the same. So the last big one that we had was there was a Christmas offer that they had some 6-star shards in. In addition, there was also the big ones of the year for unit offers are the Cyber Weekend offer, the Valentine's Day offer, the Spring Cleaning offer, and the July 4th offer. And almost always there are 6-star shards that are associated or tagged or connected to each one of these unit bundles. In addition, for another thing for free-to-play players, there will be in the actual store itself where you spend units, there will be a unit offer that comes in. Again, these normally come in with Cyber Weekend, Valentine's Day, Spring Cleaning, and July 4th. And they will be 6-star shards that will get offered in those stores. There'll be different packages for different unit costs. And this is one of the reasons why you want to grind units out and save your units up, because you want to save enough up to be able to get all the offers in those stores. So, that's why Arena is important for 6-star shards, because you can get 6-star shards out of those, and you also get units. You grind out units for those so that you can use those units for one of those special offer days that happens usually 4 times a year. So, all right, that's what I got for you today. I appreciate everybody tuning in, and I will catch everybody later.